I don't know, fat guy who loves Lego. Let me tell you about a time I messed up my wife's parental rules as we put together the Krusty Burger. Ugh. Oh boy, this is not going to be a good look for me, but I'm going to share it anyway. I just started dating the woman that would eventually become my wife. I was over at her house for dinner. So just to give you an idea, there's Sherry, who was 31, I was 21, her son was 11. So after dinner on this Sunday night, the three of us were talking when I suddenly saw the clock. It was 8 p.m. Ooh, it's time for The Simpsons, I gleefully said. Sherry stopped me right there and said, we don't watch The Simpsons in this house. Now, most people would have just said, okay, we'll just watch something else. Unfortunately, it was not for another 22 years that I would be diagnosed with moderate to severe ADHD by a clinical psychologist. As you may already be aware, ADHDers have decreased executive function, which results in impulse control issues. So before I realized it, I blurted out, "Why? What's wrong with The Simpsons? I watch them all the time." She looked at me and her son and said, "Fine, go ahead and watch The Simpsons." Both me and her son then let out a woohoo. Sherry proceeded to roll her eyes and walk out. Her son then told me that he was so glad that I was there because his mom never let him watch The Simpsons. That's when it hit me. I had really messed up. I undermined her authority as his mom. Inside, I said, "Don't! I told you this was not going to be a good look." Well, before I went home that evening, I told her I was sorry and that I didn't mean to mess up her rules and that I would never do it again. And she forgave this clueless idiot. You know, she must have seen something good in me because we ended up being married for 29 years. That's quite an accomplishment. Don't forget to leave a like, a share, a comment. And if you're new to the channel, hit the follow button. Until next time, take care and I hope to see you soon.